My name is Chris Jordan, and I am the President and the Chief Steward of Electro Acoustics. I chose that title, Chief Steward, as a reminder that my job is to manage someone else's affairs, which is what a steward does. I believe that this is God's business, and that He left me here as a manager to manage His business until He gets back. Electro Acoustics designs, installs, and services audio, video, and lighting systems for churches, for performing arts centers, stadiums, convention centers, museums. So part of stewardship is being a good steward to our employees. We want to pay well, to pay fairly, provide good benefits, provide a stable place that our employees feel that they have a good job, that they have a good career, that they feel that they can focus on their work. My wife Sue and I started our business out of our garage 32 years ago. Slowly built it up over the years. We've been able to do some wonderful projects such as the Texas Rangers ballpark in Arlington, the Kimball Art Museum, the Bass Performance Hall, and many other large-scale projects. Today, we're at the Schollmeyer Arena at Texas Christian University. We believe we serve God and man every day, and that God greatly values the work that we do and even the product that we produce. I became a believer 40 years ago. My main job description as a Christian was to share Christ with people and to demonstrate God's character and nature. Work was secondary to church ministry. So 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. As I was healing, I would spend hours each morning reading, journaling. It was in this reading that I began to be exposed to writers like Tim Keller, Os Guinness, Francis Schaeffer, Hugh Welchel, and eventually Daryl Miller. These writers offered a very different view of work and life and ministry than I'd been exposed to before. I began to learn that God put man in the garden to work before the fall, and that God worked with man and enjoyed man. But when the fall happened, the fall did a great deal of damage, not only to man by separating him from God, but it also damaged work, it damaged creation, it damaged the entire universe. So when Christ came to redeem us, not only did He redeem me personally, but He redeemed work, and He's in the process of redeeming creation. And God values all of man and all of creation. This means that creation matters and that work matters. Daryl Miller talked about the kingdom of God and says the kingdom of God is anywhere that God's will is being done. So if I'm at work and I'm being obedient to God, then the kingdom of God is at work. When I'm working, I'm co-creating with my Father, and He's taking incredible pleasure in the work that we do together. As I look back on the day, if the work that I did served God, if it served people, if it was high quality, if it was done with integrity and with honesty, then God took incredible pleasure on the work that I did and enjoyed the product that I produced because He values not only me personally, but also all of creation. Does this mean that I do not share Christ? Far from it. Being free to serve God with all of my heart and enjoy the work that He gives me demonstrates the affection that we have together, that creates an aroma that draws people to Himself. He places me as leaven, as Daryl Miller puts it, into the dough of culture in order to impact that culture around me. My job is to serve God and man and to faithfully steward the business that He has left me in charge of.